Am I live? Okay. Um. Need to move my chat first off so I can see this better. Make sure everything's working. Yeah, I can see everything. Oh my gosh, what the heck, YouTube? Let's not do that. Thanks. Okay. So I'm gonna turn off fog for now. Okay. So I need to do. I don't really have much of a game plan right now, to be honest. I probably should, but I really just don't. I think I should. Everything should be working. Honestly haven't touched the project in a week, so everything should still be working. Should be able to walk around. This guy's moving with his cart. Everything's fine. Just good. Okay. And I should be able to pause. Oh, that button doesn't work. That works though. Are you fully done making scripts for FiveM? No, I'm just taking a break. What's this supposed to? Oh, that doesn't. This button isn't working though. I went too hard. I just went too hard playing, or just making scripts and stuff. But you gotta remember, dude, I've been doing the FiveM stuff for like, since I was like 13 years old, dude. I'm 19 now. I've just been doing it for so long. It just sometimes I just burn out. I don't like that. It's doing that. What is that? The pause menu? The close UI button. Why does it not work? Oh, it has no object. Pause menu have a script on it? Yeah. Toggle pause. There we go. Now it should work. Okay. So we got the city, like this little. FiveM's pretty dead right now. I haven't paid any attention to FiveM at all. I've literally just been playing CS:GO. I legit think if I look at my profile, 84 hours of CS. When I started playing, like, when I stopped doing like the daily FiveM streams for a while and I started playing mainly CS, I think I was at like 1.2 hours, 1.2k, and now I'm at 1.6. So I've kind of really just been no-lifing it. I'm really excited for the year in review to come out at the end of the year so I could see how much CS I actually played. You have any skins? No. I did. I had a knife and gloves the other day, but I sold one for profit and then I gambled the other one. That's good sometimes. Annoying because I want to create scripts and stuff from a project company, but I don't have the motivation. Suddenly comes back like 2 months later. Yeah, it's usually how it is. But I still have all my stuff like Iceline, like exclamation point Iceline hosting. You can get your 50% off your first month still. Still have all that stuff. So plus all the Iceline things can still be used for game dev, host servers, just anything really. They're a great company. Let me make sure that X actually works. No, doesn't work. Make sure it's that button. Yeah. Yeah. With this script, why is it not working? Oh, what the heck? It says open. Come on. You can do it. You can open Visual Studio. I believe. Why is it taking that long? Did I even stop? I don't remember stopping playing. Pause menu. Toggle pause. Okay. This. Let me check. Let me check to make sure it's actually working. When I press P, it works, which is weird. But why isn't the button itself working? So if I press P, see it gets activated. Press P again, it gets deactivated, which is that's working correctly. Player base. I should see here. Oh no, that's input. Player input. We need to go into this script here. No, wait, that's just that. Let me figure out where I'm pressing P to open the menu. Player HUD. On escape here. That's weird. It's working for. No, this is not Unreal. This is Unity. So it works when I press P, which makes no sense of why it's not working when I push the button. Is that the function it's calling? Player HUD.instance.toggle player HUD. Set. Toggle pause menu. So it should be calling. It should be calling that. Yeah, it's weird. Might just want to call this. I don't know. It's not important right now, though. We'll figure that out later. It's just stupid UI stuff. Not too worried about it. Okay. So I have the core for the inventory stock. So I think I should just be able to... Okay. Oh, I'm so happy that works. What's the game about? Like story? It's about like you're a merchant. You're like you are gonna have a stall here with all these other merchants, and you get to like sell stuff, collect stuff. It's kind of like TGC Card Shop Simulator or any of those like supermarket games. It's kind of like that, but like medieval, and because I love medieval games. So next thing I need to do is, oh, I do have inventory stuff set up. So if I go to Documents, and then if I go to Erupted Studios, Merchants Rise, you can see I already have the save data working. Got all this stuff here, and if I delete this, I think it. Well, let me name the shop. I don't remember if I ever set that up. Oh no, it doesn't have you name the shop. It just does it for you. But okay, so let's do inventory. Let's make something. Let's do like some sort of something. So we'll do meat person, or we'll do meat stall. So in this stall, we're gonna have a UI. Well, actually, we're gonna have our base interaction UI, which will handle all that, like, because we'll just use the same UI for everything, but we'll just change the text depending on who we're interacting with. So I need to fly back over here. So let's do this guy. This guy, he looks cool. So let's grab him and the stall. So him and the stall, I think. Yep. So this is our stalls. Actually, we'll change this. We'll just do stalls, and then we'll add a parent here. Add empty parent. We'll do meat stall. Okay. So he collider, right? Already has a collider. Oh, it doesn't have a collider? Wait. Yeah, it does. Hold on. Let me try to run into it, see. Oh no, it doesn't have a collider. Opinion? Huh? Mesh would be this guy. I put it here actually. It doesn't send links in the chat. If you want to send a link, just put in my Discord. The mesh would be this guy. I don't know what the name of it is. Now, let's just not make this more difficult than it needs to be and just add a capsule collider. 0.5. What, are you just trying to show me the HUD? Okay, that's good. So then we need to do core. We're gonna have other merchants. So we're gonna do folder, because you're gonna have to, you'll buy your main stuff from other merchants, or you'll buy it from the book. So let's do merch. I'm gonna change that. I gotta figure out how I'm naming other stuff. I did a player underscore. Yeah, no. So we'll do merch underscore base. That's all right. Going to best late. See ya. All right, man. Have a good rest of your night. Merchant base, and then so let's do. Let me look for item. The utility, item base. And then here, actually, a merchant will do. Oh, and I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do mono behavior. Let's do scripting. Good logic. We'll do merch types. So then we'll have a we'll do public item base. What's a good name for this? Items selling items. Actually, we should probably do public class shop or merch. Not merch inventory. We'll probably do like merch in. No. No, actually, we'll just do item base like that. Or I can do list. Can I do that? No, I can't do that. What the heck? I can't have a list like that, right? System not collect. I don't know why it wouldn't. Okay, you can only have one type. See how the game looks? Sure. This is what it looks like right now. No, because this is the scriptable object. It doesn't matter. Yeah, because this is just the base type. And we'll do... public string. Public string, and we'll do like type name. I want it to be a drop down though. Vector. Property drawer. That's a lot of work. Oh, we'll just do a type name for now. Do like public enum. I don't think I can. Can I say type? Can do like meat, veg. Then we can do like I don't know, like we'll do meat, veg, maybe fruit. Doesn't really need to be public. Oh, does it has to be? So we'll go merch base. So first off, we're going to we're gonna do field serialized field, public. Merch. Oh, stop. Merch. Type. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay. That would be good for that. Start. And then we'll actually create another one here of public. We're gonna do public class merch in, and we're gonna do system.serializable, and it's going to be item based item, and it's gonna be int in stock, and we're gonna do int cost. And then we're gonna do merch inventory equals new merch inventory. So we'll create a new one. And then we're gonna do four for each, probably actually for each var item in merch type dot selling items. Merch equals new list. So that would create the list. We'll do merch inventory. Good luck, man. Oh, I appreciate it, dude. Thanks. And item base will be item. Oh, we have to do. So item equals item. In stock, we'll just set it to 10. So we'll do in stock equals 10. Cost equals item dot. That's the problems here. Public int base price. And we'll do base buy, public int base sell. So base buy, because you're buying it. And then we do merch inventory dot add. No, dot. It's not add, right? Oh. Oh no, it's this one. Dot add. So that will add every item from the scriptable object into here. Which we probably didn't need to do that, but just because our merch inventory is we're making a class here, but we probably could just copy the dictionary over, but I didn't really want to do that because the scriptable object is definite, but the player isn't. So if we convert it to a list, or the merchant isn't, so if we convert it to a list, it'll be a little bit easier. Okay. So now I can go here to this merchant here, or in reality, I could apply it to the entire meat stall. But to apply that to the merchant here, so we add the merchant base. We can go folder. We'll do types. Pull this over. We'll do. Wait for it to reload. I can add. Could do pipe here. I'll probably end up moving this around eventually. New merchant. We can do merch underscore meats. So merch type, we'll set it to meat selling items. So we can add items. So because I already have items here, we can just do items. I don't know why I had that in a folder. We can go script object, new item. We can do pork chops. Do pork chop. Base buy 10, base sell 5, or base sell 15. And then we can go into merchant types to the merch meat. We can add this, add pork chop, and it will. So then when we load this, since we have, where is he at? This guy. So he's got this merch type. So we apply this merch meat type, and then this inventory will change. So when I click play, it should load it. And you see, we got load here, cost in stock 10, cost is 10. And that's this guy right here. So now, what we can do is add this as an interactable. So we're going to give him a layer, merchant. And we're going to do go to merch base here. So we're going to do public void interact with merchant. And so it's pretty much going to be all of our basic HUD settings that we have because we're going to open the HUD. So we're going to first need to do serialized field, private, right? Oh my gosh, private merchant, canvas, so there we go. So here what we'll do first off is we will set merchant canvas dot enabled to true. Actually, we should probably do public void build canvas. So first thing, we'll call this function here private. So we'll do all logic to set up UI here. So now we can go into it and we can set it up. So this is our base interaction UI. So we actually go base merchant. We'll do UI underscore so you remember. I'm working on a game. Yeah, I'm working on a game. It's like a simulation game. If I enable this canvas real quick, we can actually make this how we want. So, first off, we have our pause. So this is gonna be type, and we'll have the type here. Close this, close that, close that. Actually, we should probably have a merchant UI script that handles this UI. Because we're like I said, we're only gonna have one of them, so we can honestly instance it. New merch underscore UI. And we can do singleton. Okay, and then we can do, so we can get references to everything. So first we can have like a serialized field, private, private, string, no, TMP text, TMP pro, no, TMP underscore text. Merch underscore type. That could be good for now. So first off, we can do public void toggle merch UI. And actually, we'll just do this URL open merch UI. We'll do public void close. Do these differently. Okay, so first off, we're gonna actually want private canvas start canvas dot enable false dot enable true. Okay. Open merch UI. We're going to want to send, we're gonna want to send information over. So first, we're gonna want a string for the type. So we're gonna do merch type dot text equals. Oops. Merchant type. It's gonna be type. Should work. Should be fine for the type. For now, we'll just keep it. We'll just do that for now. We'll test this out. Base UI. So we're gonna throw this on here. Merch type. Should be this. Throw this onto here, and then our close UI button, if it wants to work, might, who knows. Close merchant UI. It might work, might not. Who knows? Let me fit this correctly. Text. Oops. I did not click the right thing there. Where are we at here? Oh. It's not auto-filling good at all. Autofill sucks so bad. I gotta make this. I don't know why I had this button so big. That should be good. What's up, ASW? And then with this, we can then go into our interaction. Our player interaction. Well, we actually gotta go merge base here. And get rid of this. Get rid of that. And we'll do merch UI. Instance dot open merch UI, and we'll pass through our merch type. Merch types dot merch type. Oh, excuse me. Where are we? Merch UI. No, we're merch base dot. Should work. Merch type dot merch type. It'll work, you know. And then that will open the UI, so that should be fine. And then if we need to go to the player interaction and then add another layer here, so merchant. And then if hit layer default else if, so we just copy this, paste. I keep spelling merchant wrong. There we go. Then all we have to do is merchant dot interact with merchant, and then we also need to go to merge base. Same thing here, but instead this needs to be a string interact text. And then we need to set that, where were we here? And change that back to this here. And then it should work, honestly. I feel a really solid, easy to use interaction system over the 5 times I've tried to make this game. And I honestly think that should work off the bat, but I just need to make sure we interaction tags. I think that's all we need to do. We'll see if it works. Oh no, it didn't work. All right, merchant. Oh, he doesn't have the layer. Yeah, let's try it again. All right. Let me look at the book. Why it's not working? Wrong. That maybe? It's got a collider, which is what it needs. So that's why I'm confused. I feel like it should be working. Okay, maybe we just need to... Let's debug. Or debug.log. Layer mask, layer to name. Let's see what we're hitting. Oh, I never assigned it in player interaction. That's why it's not working. Yeah, that's why. It should work now. There we go. There we go. That's good. That's good. So now just what we need to go is back to the merchant. Press E to talk to merchant. There we go. That works. So next thing we need to do is pause menu. Oh no, wait, it's player HUD. So I need to take all this stuff here. And then go to merch UI. And then take this and flip all of it. Goes to, this is false, so it goes to true. This is false, so it goes to true. This is true, so it goes to false. There you go. So that should actually like pause the game and give us our cursor and stuff when we interact with the with the guy. So this will just make it so you don't have to have so many canvases. So we'll just have one base canvas for all the other merchants. Ah, nice, it worked. If I press escape, it should close the UI, but it's just because, there we go. So you can press the X or you can press escape, but because of we're in the editor, it puts the cursor because you press escape. But if you just press P, because I have P's bind to the same thing, it will do the exact same thing. So that's good. That should work. I can remove that debug from the player in action. And now what we can do, so that's the merch type. So that's the merchant type. So next thing we got to do is even worse. Because now we got to build like their inventory almost. Like what will sell. So we're just gonna have we're gonna create empty and we're gonna do this item holder. And in said item holder, we're gonna have an image, which is just going to be BG, which is just going to be like a gray for now. And we're gonna scale it down a bunch, probably like that. And we'll pull not the Z, we'll pull the X in like this. So there's a BG. So the next thing we're gonna do is UI text. We're gonna do item name, and so this is just gonna be irritating, because auto size, just isn't gonna work at all. Why would it work? Or maybe it does work. I'm just really bad at it, but we'll have that. We're gonna align this to the top and pull auto size down. We're just gonna turn auto size off. And here we'll have our item name. And then next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do another UI image. So this is gonna be item image. And we just need like a holder. We'll just do this for now. It's gonna be scaled way down. Probably to about here. So that'll be the image, and then we'll have in stock, like 10, and then this is gonna be moved down to about here, and it's gonna be scaled way down to about there, like that. And then we'll have buttons. So we'll do UI button buy one. And so we'll just have one button for just buying one of the items. I wish UI just didn't suck. It really just sucks. I think when I actually release this game, if I ever actually do, I'm gonna just contract someone out to do the UI. Because UI sucks. Like, why is this text being stretched? I don't really like that. Because then this happens. So we'll do +1. +1. Duplicate. +5. This so it lines up good. That's not the right side, but okay. I don't know why it's doing that. 510. There we go, so it lines up correctly. Five is a little funky. The 5 is weird. Why is it like that? What the heck? It's okay. It's just prototype, so I'm just not gonna stress over it. Okay, so we're gonna go merchant. We're gonna make a new folder here. We're gonna have a bunch of crap. Call this UI. And base merchant UI. Thought I had a script for this. And we're gonna have a button. So we're gonna have a public. Oh my gosh. Public void by item. And it's going to be an amount. We'll just have that for now. Open merchant UI. We're gonna do build public void, or it doesn't need public. Private void build. We're gonna call this function on merchant. Call this here. So we're gonna do for each. We're gonna need another serialized field. Game object. No, game objects. Item prefab. For each var item in. Oh, this isn't telling us much here. We need to probably get merchant in. Yeah. And then we're just gonna pass this back through here. Just like that. I mean, I could just pass the merch. Oh, I gotta do list. Or we can just do var. Can you not do var? No. There we go. Okay. Then we can do item prefab, and then here we can do UI. I don't know. Actually, let's comment that out for now. I gotta remember like what thing we need to do here. I think it's a I think we need to add a canvas group. No, I just need to add an empty, and we'll just call this canvas group, I think. I want it to be able to fit 2 of these. So that should be good. Then I add a. If I go to UI. Ah, crap. I forget what it is. List? Why isn't it in UI? Or oh, it's a layout group. It should be this. Let me hide this. Copy one. Copy another. Okay, it doesn't do too bad. The item holder needs to be adjusted. There we go. Okay, so let me item holders. That one, okay. Let me put this into here. Okay, so that's the problem there. Let me see what it needs to do. Okay. Wait, I think that's good. Wait, the other one's over there. What the heck? Oh, it's so spaced out. It's because it like makes the... It like changes the width. Oh, there we go. I can change the spacing. Then it should be able to add a bunch of these. Make sure it doesn't mess with the buttons. Okay, good. So there we go. And how many will it go before it drops? Okay, so we'll do that. And then, so what we do actually is we will do just that. Should be fine, I think. Wait. Okay, we can't do both. So, honestly, 4 items per, like, isn't even that. Like, that's kind of a good base number, I feel like. That should be good, I think. So what I can do now is go to item holder. And I can go into here now. Here. Layout. var new item equals game object dot instantiate item prefab new item dot new item dot transform dot parent equals layout. There we go. So that will set the new one to the layout so it actually like scales and like scrolls correctly. Okay, and I think from that it should work correctly. I don't even think I really even need to remove this one here. I don't think I need to like make it like a legit prefab. I think it might just grab from here. We'll see. It should work off base though. We'll see here. But this is just all like really bare bones naked UI, so it looks like crap, but okay, it didn't work. Since there's set, oh, I didn't know there's a set parent method. Okay. Where were we? Merch UI. New item dot set. What? Set parent. I didn't see that at all. New item dot game object dot set parent. Oh, let me Google this. Set parent. Oh, it's transform dot new item dot game object dot transform dot set parent. We want to set it as inventory layout dot transform. Okay, that should work. Oh, one of the transform. Okay, that's why it didn't work the first time, but it should work now. What's up, Finn? Oh, didn't work. Oh, it's not active. Okay, let's we need to make sure we do dot set active true. We need to make sure it's actually active, because the clone or the the template is inactive in the scene. There we go. It's scaled weird though. Why did it scale like that? Definitely did not scale like that earlier. Like smushed it. I think it's because some of these settings. Use child scale. There's no tickets in my Discord even open right now, dude. I mean, it's somewhat working. I don't know why it's like smushing it like that though. It should look like this. Let me uncheck these and see how it works. Oh yeah, you made a ticket in my server, like in my FiveM server. Not really working on that right now, dude. Why is it doing that? It's like messing with the. I don't know why it's. I wonder if it's because of this. I feel like it's because of that. I think it is because I wasn't messing with these. I was messing with the scale. So I think that's why it was messing up. Let me try now. There we go. Dude, that was like the reason why I like completely rage quit last time. I mean, it's almost working now. It's like the reason I like rage quit last time I was working on the game because it was doing this weird stuff. There we go. So that it should work now. Okay, so next thing we need to do is actually build this item holder. So we're gonna need to grab. We need to grab the item name. New item dot get component. Can I like get component by component? Can't get. Object dot find. New item dot game object dot find. That's not a thing anymore. Might work. Someone posted this. Contains item name. Item is merchant inventory item base dot item name dot set item name. There's no way that the crowd can sit down. And it's just item stock again. Which will just be it's just gonna be item dot in stock dot to string Going to set stock. And so, hi, what's the dream game? Just a simulation game. I love simulation games. And next thing we need to do is in stock. I think it's actually next thing we need to do is set the image, but why doing that? I hope this method actually works. And this isn't text, it's actually image. UI image. I actually have no clue. Sprite. Yeah, it's just image. And this is just the item image dot item image dot sprite equals item dot item item. Here you go, an item base and set that public. And let's actually a little bit easier. We'll do var item. It's not that annoying. You only had to do it twice. That should work, honestly. Sure it compiles. I think it should work just off that. Pork chop 10, and it has a blank image. Nice. So it actually works. Which is sick that it worked. Just like like that worked like off rip right there. That's pretty cool. Next thing we need to go is we can go core items. We need to make a new scene. Or save this. Go over here. And what we're gonna do is so we're gonna change this. Let's do go into here. We're gonna actually go back into scenes here. I want to go into demo. I should have went to overview. I wanted to see like, oh, I think they have like a chicken. Oh, that's not the right one. Forever to open. Never takes this long to open. Maybe it's just because the first time I've opened it today. Find all of the. dude. Here we go. Here we go. So we got this one here. So we can do the action, go at items and change this. We'll do ham. Let's just change it to like what is ham? Ham's what? What's a what animal is ham from? Am I just like having a okay, it's from a pig. Ham. Ham leg? What do you call that? Just call this pig leg. Call this ham. Okay, so then we can go into items, load this. Then I can go into here now and go to prefabs. We can just search ham in prefabs. Ham will show up here. Then our camera can take a screenshot of it. And we need to go window, rendering, general? Where's that at? Recorder somewhere. I don't know where it's at. But we can do this real quick. No scale. I want like that part to be showing. What's up, Phantom? I like that. Oh, that's a good picture. And then we can do go into item. And then I can just do oh, we need to take a screenshot. Screenshot with camera Unity. Someone already has it here. Just yoink this code. I don't like this, but I mean the idea is good here. No, let me look at TJ Game Dev GitHub, because he's got his that let people use. Oh, here it is, icon creator. I think for the most part this should work. Just copy this here. Control these back. Paste this in. Copy it from here. Paste that there. Pretty good. Add these things up here. So that's what, only thing we're getting is image filter mode. The Enum. There we go. I didn't know int 2 was a thing. That's cool. Assets, resources. Okay, so it should be add this to here. Just reverted everything I just had. Do you mind, Unity, not doing that? Assets dot it should just take the screenshot when I click play, I think. Oh. Should probably turn on take screenshot. I don't know if it took the screenshot or not. I didn't print anything.
I like to go out. I like to party. I like to
Oh,
get
it worked.
wild. I like to party. I like to go out. I like to party. I like to get wild.
Okay.
I like to party.
It like maybe took the screenshot. No, maybe it's because I messed up the name. Oh, it should have a backslash here. Oh, we got an error. Was that not working? It should work. Oh. Yeah, why is that not find part of the path? What part could it not find? Okay, let's try a different path maybe. And that didn't work. Right here. So it's the issues here. It's happening like this. This is what's happening here. File path. Starting from here. Let me just like get rid of this. Same issue. Alright, so then let me just get rid of that. And get rid of that. And then where is... I have no clue what that does. Where's the recorder at? Is that a package manager? Okay, I didn't realize it was a package. I thought it was just part of the Unity. And I can go here and there we go. I can just go into here, the main camera. Do that. Here, set this to 512, 512. Oh, do that. I want to let me click this. There we go. Okay, so now I can save this, and then we can change this. No, oh, I thought there was a way to have the camera like popped out here. Is it this? How? Okay. Control Shift F. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Because we literally just need to do like one of these, and then all the rest of them will be fine. And I feel like honestly we should probably flip this so it's like this. Oh, I like that. Maybe we should scale this up a little bit. Then move it down. Probably like there. That should be good. And then I should be able to click start recording. I should just take the screenshot. Oh, good lord. How many did it just do? Oh, lord. No, no, no. Like, that's crazy. Single frame. Target frame 1. Take number 1. There. Nice. So is this really a PNG? Okay, it's not a PNG. Include alpha. I think I actually need to remove that. There's a way I can set alpha is transparency. No. There's a way to do this. I don't remember. Presets. It should be this, but it should be there should be no alpha really, I think. Okay, so we include alpha. I think it should work now as like an actual PNG. Still not creating a PNG. Uh, I guess it's fine because I'm gonna have to edit with Photoshop anyways, but I mean, it would be nice if it would just automatically make it a PNG or like a transparent, but I don't know. Like, what if I remove that? Will it work then? I still don't think it's actually transparent. Photoshop. We'll see. Uh, Open file, location, show and explore. This here. Do that. Should be open. Yeah, it's not actually transparent. But I mean, I should just be able to object select and copy, delete. I mean, it's just still perfect, but okay. So what we do here is now I think we just add a stroke. Wait, hold on. I kind of liked it. Nah. Outside. Stroke like 5. And then we go to. We create a new layer and we do filter. And then we do. Flipping mask. Oh, can I not just like do it like that? A filter and do this, and then we'll add like a paint filter to it. There was one I did before. I don't remember what one it was. It looks really good. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember which one it was. I mean, this doesn't look bad, but like, where'd the stroke go? Wait, is the effect on it? I mean, it really didn't make a difference at all. Don't want to do that. Filter. This one's good, but a dry brush. Oh, that literally did nothing at all. It literally didn't even. I don't even think it changed it. No, because now I gotta remember which one I used. All right, it has to be one of these. Like this one, it doesn't do bad. I just think. This it needs to be brighter because it like kind of kills the brightness. But I also do like this palette knife one because it does give off like really heavy like painting vibes. But it's being weird with the stroke because I think I have to have it like this first and then add the stroke. No, for some reason it's adding like its own stroke, which is really odd. Yeah. No, see, I really like this one. It's just that's it's like trying to add its own stroke, and I just don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Like this, like what in the world is this? And this one just ruined. I mean, this one doesn't even change anything. They all add their own like. They all add like their own like background. They all add their own background or their own like kind of stroke thing, which is kind of annoying. So I'm literally just gonna add a stroke and call it good. And a drop shadow. Maybe an inner glow of black. I don't think it really made a difference, but who cares? I'm gonna go export, and we'll export it just right back to where it was. Ham. Go here, ham. Boom. Got our ham. And now we can go into save. Oh, crap. We can go into items, ham. Ham. Boom, baby. Then we can go back into scenes. Oh lord, it's getting kind of messy. Change this to the right resolution. Hello, sir. Now we got our ham right there, baby. Nice. Now we just need to change the scaling a little bit, because we know that it's gonna be 512 by 512. So here, so we're gonna have our item image. We're gonna default this to our baby ham, and then scale it based on this. What if can I like put these? Ooh. I don't know I don't know how I feel about that. Like I kind of like it, but I don't know how I feel about that. Item name, ham. But we need to change the font to our like a black here. Ham, and then in stock colors here. Bold. Okay, now it's kind of hard to read. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not the way to go. Maybe it's just because of the ham, you know? Maybe we just need to rotate it like this. Let's see that. See, that doesn't look as bad because we make the image work. But the problem is now it's not gonna look like that. So we'd need to rotate it in Photoshop and export it like that. We'd have to put it like this, and then re-export this. Okay, hold on. It's already like rotated. That's not the same one. Let me replace this. Oh god, the ham is normal now. There we go. Up a little bit. There we go. Okay, nice. So now we can do. So let's do. Nice. Okay. Now I can eventually change background to something. Uh, I'd like it to be like an outline. I could actually do like that. Ooh, that was smart. That was 5 head. So now it is like a background, but it's kind of like bumped out a little bit though. Now, something's just wrong with this. I don't know what it is, but something about this text just looks wrong. And to be honest with you, I can't tell you what, but it just doesn't look. I think I might have fixed it. I mean, it could literally just be the fact that it just looks horrible, but I don't know, just something about it looked off. And then we can duplicate this. Pull this down. Merchant store. And then this will just be here. Under this. Let me item holder. Let me duplicate. Put one in there. And then take this. Comment that or put that like that. Duplicate a few of these. There we go. So I mean that's just like an example of how it will look. Which I mean obviously it's like ugly, but there's only so much I can do when it comes to the creative department. So yeah. Next we'll go into these buttons. And we'll just do the exact same thing we did for the other buttons. We'll just set the color to the same as these. That should be good. I don't think they'll interfere with each other. No, it's like perfect. There's like just like a pixel. Which honestly I'm not too disappointed about like how it looks, but let's see. Okay, I think it looks decent. I mean, it looks as good as my non-creative head will do. We underline this, okay, which that will bump it a little bit. Then we're gonna shrink this down, move it over. We also underline this. Close UI. that will close the UI. And we duplicate this and put it above. And we delete everything in it. BG2. And we scale it slightly larger and we change the color to slightly darker, like that. And now we got kind of like a stroke. Oh, well, actually, I don't have to do that. Okay. Add a outline. There you go. So it's kind of more like a book now. So it looks a little bit better. Nice. Okay, so I think it looks okay for its like for what it is and for how much I've done. So let's go into items now. So we got ham. So first we're gonna make a new folder here and do meats. We're gonna change this. Let's do meats. I have no clue what that is, but we're just gonna call it deer. Why is it so dark? I have to go through and change that. Call it deer thigh. So that might be a lot of text to fit. So we're gonna have to maybe not call it deer thigh. Yeah, that might be too much. But I mean, we could test. Let's test it. UI background item holder ham deer thigh. See, that's the problem is we really need auto size here. There we go. I wouldn't like it to be as big. Something like that. I would like it to be lined up in the middle like that. Okay, so yeah, maybe that we actually can call it deer thigh, which sounds so weird. Get us some deer thigh. Same thing here. Add the same effects. Stroke, drop.
Only I may tread.
And I would like to also add a brightness to here because this one's really not bright. Not a fan of. I don't know why it's like so dull, but and we will export this. Go into recordings. We got our deer thigh. And then we'll go into items, meats, do scriptable object, new item, deer, call this deer thigh, base buy. So I feel like deer is more expensive because like there's no like, you know, like you don't farm deer. I don't know. Are there deer farms? I don't think there's deer farms. But what do I know? And And then from here, we can go actually into core merchants types, merchant meat. We add this other one. We add deer. So now I'll sell deer and ham. So if I actually, oh my god, my microphone just fell off the boom arm, and I caught it though, surprisingly. One sec, let me screw this back on. Let me pause so nothing happens in the game. There we go. Okay, so that button still doesn't work, but I feel like this person, no, he sells more like, there we go. We got deer thigh. They both say deer thigh though, which is kind of kind of funny. That's obviously not right, but the real question is, why do they both say deer thigh? I wonder if one of them's not loading the item name correctly, maybe? Okay, so it seems that one's not loading its name correctly. Wonder if it's getting added to here. Oh, it's getting added correctly. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not displaying correctly though. Debug.log. Debug.log. Let's see here. I bet it's gonna be like null or something. Ham deer thigh. So it is. It's getting the name correctly. It seems to be the first one with this. No, it would be the first one. No, wait, hold on. It's printed ham and then deer thigh. Oh, you know what the problem is? Okay, hold on. The problem is we're going to get component in children. We need to do new item dot get component in children. So it's getting it from the new item. We're just getting it from the base game object. I wonder how much money McDonald's has made off the Minecraft. I mean, one sec. Okay. There we go. Nice. So now what we can do is this item holder here. We go into the buttons, we go add event, UI base merchant, search UI, buy item. So this is just one. Copy, paste 5, paste 10. And actually we should probably int amount, and then we do want to do item base item. Oh, that's gonna be a problem though. That's gonna be a problem for sure. How that's gonna be a problem because we need to know how we're gonna set this. Yeah. I think we might actually need to add an item holder script. Do this. And then it's gonna need to hold what the type of everything is. Yeah, I think we're gonna actually have to do that. And then that can handle the buttons. Well, they can just reference from the buttons can just reference from themselves. The item holder, put this onto here. And then I did not mean to do that. Oh, crap. Here we can just do, so we can do serialized field. No, it doesn't even need to be that really. It just needs to be public item base item. That's literally like almost, I didn't mean to do anything. Whatever, I just pressed. That's pretty much all we need. Then we just go into here and we just do UI underscore item holder dot holder equals new item holder dot item equals item dot item. And then that will do that. And then here we do by item, and we don't even need to put that type because we just need the amounts. Does this need to be mono behavior? Probably will eventually. We can probably shrink the class later on if we need to, but good for now. So item yes. So now all we do here is add the own item holder reference by item, which is just one. Copy this. Copy. Paste 5. Paste 10. There you go. So that's all we have to do there. So then we can do debug.log. Do buying dollars. I had to look this up. I forgot how to do it. Buying amount. Buying 5 items. Okay. There we go. Buying 1 ham, buying 5 ham, buying 10 ham, buying 1 deer thigh, buying 5. There we go. Nice. It works. Okay, so next thing we do here is merch base. Obviously, they're going to need they're gonna need their own gold amount. So public int do merch gold. Start new merch gold equals 100. So then we're gonna need public void by item. So it's gonna be next. We need to figure out how we're gonna do this. So we have merch UI. Gotta think about this. Okay. So we have our merchant here, right? So he have our merch base here. This is what handles the inventory. We need to, I think we need to actually save what merchant we're interacting with so we know. I actually gotta think. I gotta turn this down. So we interact with the UI opens, right? So now we have merch UI. So I think with merch UI, we store a reference of the game object we're interacting with. So we'll do private game objects current merchant, and on open merchant UI, we want to set. We need to pass through the game object of this. So on player interact, right here, player interact, we're interacting with merchant. We're doing merchant dot interact with merchant. Here's our interact. Here's where we're opening with them, and we need to send game objects. Then we go into here. We add game object current merch, and then we set current merchant equal to current merch. And then here we'll set it back to null. So now what we actually are going to need, we're going to need a function here. So public void buy item. So the first thing is going to be item base that we're buying and the amounts. And then we need to go to merch base, buy item, and it's going to be the exact. We're definitely doing some cutting some corners here, and we're gonna do merch base. And what we're gonna do is merch UI. The only thing we're gonna add here is we're going to do current merchant dot get components merch base dot buy item, and we're just gonna pass that back through. And here's where we're actually gonna do the logic. So first, we're going to need to get the item. So we're going to do for I, for in I, merch inventory dot count. Wait, is that? That's right. No, hold on. Is that right? Save load. Hold on, no for loop there. Here, for loop, for. No, I need to flip the I, or flip this. So first off, we need to find the item, right? Because why are they gonna display it if they don't have the item? So we find the item if item dot item name, nope, dot item name equals merch inventory I dot item name. There we go. We get the item, and then we're gonna do var new stock equals dot in stock. Well, hold on. No. We need to make sure that they have enough, right? We need to make sure that they have the merchant has enough of that item to actually give to you first. So first, if amount or if dot in stock is less than amount. If it's less than amount, no, if it's greater than amount. If it's greater than amount, then we have enough. So then we want to do var new stock equals in stock minus amount. If new stock is less than or equal to 0, so that will set that. Else new stock equals 0, not equal to amount, give amount, sell what have. And then that will just sell that. And then if something's wrong, or if buy items like that, then something's wrong. So if it's set to 0, we're just going to do remove at I. Oh, I can do it by like this. Dot remove. It wants a merch item. That's an item base. Okay, that's good. And then we need to then we need to update set item, which we really just should item holder. We should really just do public void setup. Yeah, we should really just do setup, and then in merch UI, we don't need to do open merch UI. We just need to do public void update merch. Just do update, because let's actually here. Let's keep a list. Serialize field list. And let's keep a list of game objects. Item holders. We'll keep a list of item holders here. So when we build inventory lists, we'll actually add this. So item holders dot add new item. We'll do that there because this is a singleton. Yeah. So we do void update update merch UI. So we'll do a for each loop again. For each var item and item holders, we want to do var item, or was it UI underscore item holder equals item dot get component. Yeah, so this is where we actually should have serialized field tmp underscore text. I was trying to do private text. Item name text. Item in stock text. Item image. There we go. And then in here, we don't need to call any of this. We can just pretty much copy this logic here, or copy this logic here. An item holder. Call this in setup instead. And we don't need to do that anymore. We don't need to do that anymore. We don't need to do that anymore. Do setup, and then we just need item base item. In stock. Item equals item equals item. There we go. So that should do that. So now in here we can actually just call new item dot get component UI holder dot setup There we go. And that should do that for us. So here, we're going to get that, this, and then what we need to do is we do holder. So we loop through all the holders. Oh, well, we could just do, yeah, merch base here. We can just do item.item name. So we can know what was actually, oh, wait, by item. Oh, well, actually, you only want to do this as this validates. Because, I mean, this gets called here. Which we could have it return a bool if we wanted it to. We could have it return a bool so we can then call this logic. Yeah, let's do that. Merch base. Public bool. Okay, so we'll go here. We'll do bool. If got item. Then we're going to update merch UI. We're going to pass through item base. No, we don't need to actually for loop through all of these. We're just going to for. If item dot item name. Oh, we need to actually get the. Yeah, we actually need to loop through the item holders. Okay, can you just stop being annoying? Just let my IntelliSense work, please. What we need to do is we need to do holder dot item. There we go. So then that's good. So now we know we can do item holder dot dot in stock equals got item, and then let's actually do pool. Can I do that? Hold on. I'm gonna ask GPT. How can I return to value? Oh, okay. That's easy. You just do it like that. Oh, well, he helped me out too. Thanks, Mr. GPT. No, we want new stock. Got item. There we go. Now the buttons should actually like edit each other, or like it should the UI should no, because I had to call that. No, it gets called there, so we're good. I used the bathroom. All right, so it should work now. I think. Actually, no. I think I had to because I changed everything. I'm just gonna play. Then you need to assign the values inside of the item item image, item name, in stock. There we go. Oh, buy item. So we actually need to call UI or merch UI.instance.buy item. There we go. We'll see if it works. It's a lot of code without any testing, so we'll see. Let's check it out now, see if it actually updates. Specified method is not supported. What does that mean? Hold on, I've never seen that. Visual scripting. Oh, you know, because it's just gonna. Oh my god. It's just Visual Studio being stupid, man. Line 27 of Merch UI. It's this. Item is that. That's the issue here. There, that should fix it. It's because I was trying to get component on the scriptable objects. Aha, let's go. But for some reason just set it back to 0. But it worked. Oh, for that one it kind of threw. Return false. Okay, so it's not. No, I don't know how I want to do this. It is probably best to remove it. Make sure, like, I want to test this. I want to see if, like, the merchant's inventory is actually changing. So let's go into merchants. You can see he's got 10 of each. So it removes it, but for some reason when it removes, it sets it back to 10. Oh, so now it's calling because these are gone. So I need to remove those. Because those are no longer there. So yeah. If new stock equals 0, then so first let's cache it. So we'll do var holder old holder equals, let's cache it so it doesn't, so we don't have an issue. So let's remove at index I. Actually, we don't need to cache it because no, we should. So old holder dot destroy dot, what is this holding? A game object? Dot destroy dot, what the heck? Dot game object dot destroy. Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's not working. Deletes. I mean, we can make a function for it, I guess. Public void delete this. Game object dot destroy. Am I not doing it right? It's just destroy. Oh, it's just, oh, it's destroy folder. There we go. So now that should delete it. And then remove it from the list. So I'm gonna try something though. I'm gonna mess with some like real-time editing and see if like my code's actually good or not. So we're about to end stream here though, because I just got a CS:GO game and been live for a while. So I'm gonna test this first and then call it a day. Aha! Deleted it. Okay, good. So deleted both. So let me close this. But I mean, it's still like over here for some reason. So let me do. Oh, oh no. Open merge UI, close merge UI. Or do for each var item holder in item holder destroy item holder. Item holders dot clear. So that doesn't happen. Definitely don't want that to happen. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end it. So hope everyone has a great day and peace out.